Okay, now to the big switch. We're only about 7 hours away from the network change. And just after midnight tonight, the three major stations in Denver will switch network affiliations. News 4's Mike Fierberg explains.
The big switch is coming because of the big swap. It's a huge deal in which News 4 and other stations were traded to CBS, so NBC could own a station in Philadelphia. So now, News 4 will be owned by a joint venture between Group W, a division of Westinghouse, and CBS, and thus will carry CBS programs. The deal set off a domino effect in Denver. Channel 7, anticipating the switch, cut a deal to become an ABC affiliate, and Channel 9 signed on with NBC. But those two stations are changing only programs, not ownership. Programs supplied by networks to their affiliates will switch. NBC's ER, for example, will now be seen on Channel 9. CBS's 60 Minutes and the rest of the CBS lineup will now be on News 4. And ABC shows, such as Good Morning America, will be carried by Channel 7. But local programming, including local news, won't change. The people who you're used to seeing on News 4, and on local newscasts on the other channels for that matter, will stay where they are now. There are some programs shown nationally that also stay put. Mostly talk shows like Maury Povich and Oprah Winfrey. That's because they are sold directly from the producers to individual stations. And sports events which are broadcast by the networks, even if they involve local teams, will change. That's why the Broncos will be on Channel 9 this Sunday. NBC shows the game. But the Rick Neuheisel Show, a local production, will continue to run on News 4 each Sunday night. Mike Fierberg, Channel 4 News.
Well, of course, the switch may leave many viewers scrambling to find their favorite television shows. Now, to help solve that problem and answer all your questions, News 4 and the other stations have established a 1-800 line. News 4's Renelda Muse joins us now live to explain a little more on that.
Hi, Alan. Things are pretty quiet here now at the phone center in Cherry Creek. I've been here about an hour, and so far I haven't heard the phone ring even once. But there have been 2,500 calls so far today, about 3,000 altogether. Yesterday there were 3,000 calls, but keep in mind we're still 7 hours away from the critical hour when the switch actually takes place. Those who have been calling have been wanting to know where their sports programs are going to be and where their soap operas are going to be. Those seem to be the big questions. And the whole idea is to have this number handy, 1-800-583-5974. Even though you may think you understand everything perfectly, chances are that in the next few days you're going to have a question. And you want to have this number handy, 1-800-583-5974. Operators standing by 24 hours a day to answer your question. Now back to you, Alan.
Okay. Thanks, Renelda Muse. We'll check back with you a little bit later on.